What's happening, guys? Today is Wednesday. You know what that means? New comic book day. New comics are here. I picked up my stack and I'm ready to talk about them. I'm going to tell you which ones I'm looking forward to, which ones are ending, which ones are just starting. And as always, this is Mike and Mike's Total Dragon Channel. And let's go ahead and we're going to hop right on into the fun. First book up, Storm. I love this book so much. I look forward to reading it every issue that comes out. I'm really loving the character work they're doing. Storm took a lethal dose of radiation, and she is kind of battling the effects of that. The last issue, she got pointed in the direction of talking to Dr. Voodoo about coming up with some sort of cure. So we're going to see a little bit of that. This issue here, as you can see on the cover, has some Uncanny X-Men in it. So that'll be some good interaction. But as always, I love the work here that's being done with this Storm book. And I say that not only because I'm an incredibly huge Storm fan, but it's just a solid comic from top to bottom, regardless of whether you're a diehard fan of the character like I am or not. But it's one I highly recommend. So can't wait to read this. Up next, issue 4 of Dazzler. This is the last issue that is in this miniseries. It was kind of a fun mini. Some somewhat serious topics in it, as kind of serious as it could be with the concert background vibe to it. But overall, I enjoyed this miniseries. I have heard that they are already going to have the second series. The second mini is announced for March or April, I think. So that will be fun. I'll pick that up when that comes out. But all in all, it's been a really cool 4-issue miniseries here. Dazzler is a character that you look at and you're like, oh, this is just going to be like some sort of bubblegum pop type book because she's like a disco queen or what have you. But it has been kind of lighthearted, but at the same time, it has had some really good story moments, some good character beats. So they've really got my attention, and I'm definitely on the lookout for the next mini when that starts. Batman Dark Patterns. I had initially said that I was kind of going to wait on this miniseries. It's a 12-issue miniseries, and this issue 1 just came out today. But what got me to picking it up was I saw its comparisons to some of the older Batman runs, like the Jim Starlin, Norm Brayfogle, Jim Aparo era of Batman, when Batman did actual detective work, So being a big fan of that era, reading that description of this got me to jump on it a lot sooner than I had planned on it. The only thing that I'm kind of not digging is, and this is on my own, this is like my own problem, is it's a 12-issue mini, and I wait till all 12 issues are out. I wait till all my minis are finished to read them. So I've got, even though I picked up issue 1 today, I've got quite a ways to wait till I can finally, check it all out and see if it lives up to those big shoes that it was compared to. Then we got up next, Transformers 15. This has been a really solid run. The past issue or 2 has been kind of working with Starscream, exploring him more as a character, and kind of what his mindset is behind him, how he kind of got involved with the Decepticons and what his life was like beforehand and what he was like as an individual before, before he became the Starscream that we all know, like the backstabbing, conniving, always looking to overthrow Megatron, Starscream. So this has been solid work. Transformers, as always, is a pickup for me. And even though Daniel Warren Johnson is off of the art duties, Jorge Corona, I want to say that's pronounced like the beer, has been a very suitable replacement for Daniel Warren Johnson. And he fits the tone of the book really well. I find out it's not a very something that's such a drastic shift that it kind of takes away from the reading experience. He slid right into the book and it kept right on chugging. Next up, Deadpool Team Up number 4. I picked this up because I am a unabashed Rob Liefeld fan. It has not been a book that you could accuse of reinventing the wheel. However, if you like Rob and you like his characters, then it's been a book that you'll enjoy. I'm a big Rob Liefeld fan, and I enjoy Deadpool and Rob's take on some of his illustrations of other characters. And the other thing that kind of makes this worth picking up is he being Rob Liefeld is wrapping up his career with the big 2. So after he finishes up, I think he's got one more issue of Deadpool Team Up. I think it's number 5. He has said that he is done working for Marvel and DC, and he is only going to concentrate on his independent stuff, Youngblood, that he recently got the rights back to, that he recently reacquired. So this is kind of like a countdown to him and his time spent with Marvel. So this is kind of coming to a close. Up next, newest issue of Uncanny X-Men by Gail Simone. This is the Marvel vs. Capcom fighting variant. My only complaint is instead of having all green suit Rogue, I wish they had the kind of like the classic brown bomber jacket Rogue. That was the version of the character I enjoyed using on the game. She was a real fun character to play with on those Capcom fighting games. But all covers aside, this book is one that I have enjoyed every issue. I like the new characters that have been introduced. I love Gail Simone's the story she has, the way everyone's been dealing with the fallout from Krakoa, all the other traumas and everything that they've been having to deal with, including the new big bad that they just fought. So all in all, of course, Uncanny X-Men, always a solid pick. I look forward to digging into this. Up next, Ultimate Universe 1 year in. So I'm kind of unsure about what this one is about what it touches on and its whole, where it falls into the Ultimate Universe, what it's touching on and what it's about. I assume that it's just some sort of recap amongst the line, the books, the Ultimate Spider-Man, X-Men, the Ultimates, Black Panther, and kind of talking about storylines that have come and storylines that are going to be going on into the future, and also addressing the overall storyline that's occurring here and the fact that the Maker comes back. So I can only guess that that's what is going to happen in this. As you'll see right here, it does have Nick Fury making his appearance. The Nick Fury, looks like the original Nick Fury, the one from World War II or what have you. So with it having kind of a Hickman-esque picture of the world here, I kind of, just from looking at this, kind of feel like there's going to be like some sort of not generic, I should say, but some sort of overview of what's going on in this world outside of stuff we've seen in the main Ultimate titles. So I will probably be checking this out. This is just a one-shot, I would imagine. We'll take a look at it, see what's going on, gets me up to speed on some of the other things going on in the Ultimate Universe I might have missed. And then the last book I have for this week, Laura Kinney Wolverine. This is the J. Scott Campbell cover. I'm a big fan of this character. Well, let me rephrase that. I cannot say that I'm a big fan of this character. I enjoyed the Tom Taylor All New Wolverine series, which featured her and Honey Badger and a couple other characters like Dakin, his son. So I picked this one up to see how it goes. The writer on this one is Erica Schultz, and I can't place that name, but it feels like she's done something that I've read before that I really enjoyed. So I can't place exactly what it was, but I know the name. It's very familiar to me. But in any case, I definitely picking this up, and I'm going to give it a shot. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully, she gives us some stuff that super cool. And if the book doesn't really work for me, then at least I got a cool J. Scott Campbell cover. So that is the books I picked up today, and let me see how many I got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 books this week. Not terrible. I was able to get the stuff I had. I don't think I missed out on anything because apparently there's always some problems going on with Diamond these days. And Diamond, they don't have very many companies they distribute anymore, as opposed to previous years. But they still have a couple of books, or a couple of companies books they put out that just are not getting into stores over the last 2 weeks. So I'll have to take a look at like a better, more in-depth look at what was supposed to come out today before I can tell what if there's anything I missed. So got 8 books to read. Not terrible. Fortunately, today is my last day of work. Yay me. And I am off until January 2nd. So I look forward to reading a whole bunch of comics and talking about a whole bunch of comics, and even better, making videos about the comics that I have read. So until next time, you guys take care. I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.